Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Tuesday and I love unboxing fashion with all of you. Today I have a new brand that I shopped with. I really want you guys to see what's in this little haul that I have. Let me know whether you like it or not. You know what to do if you want to see what I bought. Stay tuned. Alright, hopefully there's not too much like background weird overhead noise from my fan and my dog walking through my house and whatever, but this is real life, y'all. My house is hot right now because it's 100 and some odd degrees outside and I need air. So anyway, I shopped with a brand called Alternative Apparel. I have never purchased anything from them before. As a matter of fact, before I did this Google search recently, I had never even heard of the brand before. I don't remember how I got down this rabbit hole of looking at kind of sustainable brands or whatever. I'm sure that I didn't start off with that search because sustainability, although it's important, it's not something that's always at the top of my mind. I know it should be, but it's not always at the top of my mind. And so I know it's not something that I probably started off searching for. I probably started off searching for something like affordable brands or whatever, because I was trying to think of what I was going to do next as for a haul on this channel. And I needed something that was affordable, but also something that was going to be fun. And so I ran across Alternative Apparel. So their story is that they create soft basics that are mostly sustainable. According to their website, 80% of their processes and the products or like materials they use are sustainably sourced or whatever. So if that's really important to you, and again, it's not that it's not important to me, it's just not always at the top of my mind, but if that's really important to you and it is at the top of your mind, you definitely want to check out this brand. I thought that the prices were reasonable, although I think I got almost everything on sale for this particular haul, but I thought the prices were reasonable. They seem to have really great looking basics. I'll let you know a little bit more about quality after this haul, but I haven't tried anything on that you're about to see, so I have no idea if it's gonna fit. I have no idea if I got the sizing right. I don't know anything. We're just gonna do it together. You guys are gonna let me know what you think. I'm gonna find out what I think, and we're gonna do the thing. All right, let's dive into the items that I got. So I purchased 5 items, and everything I got based on the sizing chart that they provided, I bought everything in an extra large. Now I know in my head that sounds huge, but that's how their sizing chart charted it out. And we all know that there is no standard sizing when it comes to sizing across labels. So I try to go based off of their sizing chart as opposed to off of a number or you know, what I think I am. Like in my head, I probably would have ordered like a medium or maybe a large, but sizing chart said extra large, so extra large is what I got. And we'll start with this sweater.
What do you want? You want to be on camera? Huh? You want to be on camera, yeah. I know. Okay, what do you want from me? I'm trying to film. What do you want? Do you just want to hang out with me? Do you want to sniff all the new clothes? Would you stop? What if I have to take these back? What can I do for you? Yeah, I love you too. Thank you for licking all my makeup off my face. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate you. Yes, there are new clothes in here. You're gonna knock my camera over. I'm gonna have to reset. What can I do for you? Can I record my video now? Can I record my video now? Can I do that now? Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Okay, so this sweater has a kind of a cut edge neckline. So it makes it a little, I think it's supposed to be a little bit off the shoulder. It is actually hemmed though. You'll see the stitching. I don't know if you'll see it or not, but there is stitching along here so that it doesn't, you know, keep fraying or unraveling or anything like that. It's very soft. On the inside, it feels like a very soft felt. I mean, I know it's not felt, but that's kind of how it feels. And let me see what it's made out of, since that's part of what they do. This is made from polyester, cotton, and rayon. Made in the Dominican Republic. Yeah, and it's machine washable, dryable. It is really, really soft, though. It feels really good on the inside, which, you know, sometimes you buy sweatshirt type materials on the inside, they feel kind of rough, like they have that, I don't know, texture to them. This feels very, very cozy and soft, like a blanket you want to wrap up in. So anyway, so that's the first sweater here. It just has a sweatshirt, you know, bottom, but it does have that same cut edge on the sleeve as well. Okay, I bought that for a transition summer fall piece. Okay, the next two items are t-shirts. They're cut a little bit differently, so they're gonna look the same, but they're not the same. This first one is a v-neck. Again, a very kind of soft-ish material. Not the softest t-shirt I've ever felt, but my guess is that it's not made from a synthetic, like some of the softer, or I don't want to say it's synthetic, it's not synthetic, but it's not probably made from some of the other materials that I'm used to seeing t-shirts, soft t-shirts being made out of. Yeah, this is 100% cotton. For cotton, it feels pretty good. It feels like it's already been washed and dried, so it has that feeling, not that very like rough feeling to it. It has a straight hem on it on the bottom. It looks like, well, let me just show you the front really quick. It has a v-neck on the front, nice short sleeve. It looks like it's a straight cut, if I'm not mistaken here. I could be wrong, but I think it's a straight cut on that, so we'll see how that works out. Okay, and then the next t-shirt is just slightly different, although it is also a v-neck t-shirt. You can see that the hem is, not the hem, but the neckline is sewn a little different. This has that little extra, like, rounded neckline on it. The sleeves are also just slightly different, and this one looks like it has a little more of a fitted fit to it, but it is cut straight across as well. These look a little longer than I anticipated, but this could be because they're extra larges, so who knows. This one is, let me see what the material is on this. If I can find the tag. This one is cotton and polyester, so it has a slightly different feel to it. Not bad, just, yeah, I don't know what to call it. It's hard when you can't actually feel it to be able to describe it to you. This one feels a little more like a natural fabric should, and this one definitely has that blend feel, but they're both very soft but in different ways. This one you can feel the texture, the weave in it, and this one just feels a little more smooth, if that makes sense. All right, so there's the first three clothing items. I have one more clothing item, but I need to grab it, so I'll be right back. Okay, the next item is this jacket. It's kind of a lightweight kind of a jacket. It's made from the same kind of t-shirty material, so it's perfect for just kind of throwing on in places where maybe the AC is running just a little too cool for your taste. I'm just gonna throw this on really quick so you guys can get a feel for what it is. I think I still have another jacket that's very similar to this in a kind of a gray that I picked up, I don't even know where from, in years past. And I love these kinds of jackets because you can just throw them on. They're perfect for throwing on in the house when my husband and I are fighting over that 1 degree on the thermostat. Because I know it sounds weird, but that 1 degree is the difference between me freezing and me not freezing. And for him, it's the difference between, you know, sweating to death and being comfortable. Whatever. But anyways, so for when the nights come around that he wins, I can just throw this on really quick, and it's kind of the perfect kind of lightweight piece. I love that the sleeves are really long. Again, I got an extra large, but it seems to fit nicely. Like the shoulders fit probably a little bit longer than they should. Like my shoulder ends here and the seam is here. I probably could have got away with a large, but this is perfectly cozy for kind of that oversized look and throw on over whatever. Okay, so those are all the clothing items. The last piece that I got, where is it? Oh, here it is. It fell behind me. Is this really cool bracelet by Ink and Alloy. So it's a round wooden bracelet with you know, painted half black. I just loved the geometry of it, the uniqueness of it. You guys know I love anything that's kind of odd, and anything that has kind of edgy details to it. And so this is really fun. I'm just going to throw it on right now so you guys can see it. I absolutely love this. Love that I got it on sale, because in hindsight I was like, probably could have DIY'd this, but it's nice that somebody else did it for me, but I got it at a really great price, cheaper than what I could have DIY'd it for. So at least I think cheaper than what I could have DIY'd it for. You guys will find out here in a minute when I give you the pricing. But yeah, really cute. Love this. Gonna be great in my little collection. Those are all the items that I picked up. I'm going to do a try on for you guys, so stay tuned. All right, you guys, here's the first top. This is the kind of off the shoulder sweatshirt that I showed you guys earlier. I think the sizing on this is actually really great. I'm going to move this plant because it's bothering me. Okay, here we go. Anyways, the sizing actually feels really great. It has this slightly oversized feel to it, but not too much so. I just kind of tucked it into the top of my jeans here to kind of give me that cool girl feel. I think this is going to be such a perfect piece to start, you know, rotating into my wardrobe. I just really love it. It feels so good. It feels so good. This was such a great piece. And I think I got this for a really great deal, if I'm not mistaken. There's the back, just so you guys can see. Probably, you know, make it a little more modest, and no, that's not more modest. Who am I kidding? But I could bring it to a kind of an off the shoulder, a little more of a kind of a wider neckline across here. But yeah, I really love this. It's giving me the Fame vibes. I feel very 80s right now. So, and if you're old enough to know that reference, then gold stars for you. All right, I'm gonna throw on this jacket really quick so you guys can see it. I thought I'd better put it on over a darker piece, because once I get to the two white tees, you probably won't be able to see it as well. So let me just kind of adjust all the things here a little bit so you guys get a good visual here. All right, perfect. So yeah, so the collar kind of stands up on its own. You could kind of, you know, mess with it to kind of tuck it down, but I just like that it's very drapey and relaxed. Perfect, like I said, for throwing on days when we're fighting over that 1 degree. It's a very just lightweight piece. This will transition very well into the fall, because here in southern Arizona, it's not going to get that cold that soon. But for those days when it does start to, you know, chill off a little bit in November or whatever, when the nights start getting a little cooler, this will be a perfect piece to kind of throw on. Keep it in the car, or to throw on with, you know, when I have on my denim shorts and a little t-shirt or whatever, I throw this on and I'm all good. So yeah, I really like this piece as well. And again, I went with an extra large, but I feel like it's good. I feel like the length is good, because it does have this kind of draped hem on it. And, you know, if you wanted to, you could tie this up if that's your jam. It's not mine really, so we're just gonna let it do its thing. All right, you guys, let's move on to the t-shirts. I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, I feel like this t-shirt is gonna be a no for me, and let me just tell you why. So at the top, I feel like there's a lot of space through the bust, so I feel like I definitely could size down at the bust from an XL to a large. However, the bottom of this shirt feels fitted. Like it's, you know, like this feels okay as far as size-wise goes. As a matter of fact, I don't feel comfortable in it because it's just like sticking to every lump and bump. And I know, like, I just had this conversation with you guys in the last video about that dress, but this is different. This isn't just like me like focusing in on my tummy. This is just not feeling like this fits me or is very flattering on me. I also just don't care for this long length. This is like crazy long. You know, the best that I could do would be to like tuck it, you know, like scrunch it at the waist here, but I have so much material here and I still feel like it's still sticking to the upper part of my tummy. This just, to me, is not a very flattering t-shirt. This is not how I want my t-shirts to fit. So, If this is returnable, it will definitely be returned. If it's not returnable, because I may have gotten some things on some final sale, I'm not sure, but it'll be on Poshmark for somebody else to have. I think it's a good shirt. Construction-wise, it looks like it's sewn okay. The seams are flat. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. I just don't like the way it fits on my body. Does that make sense? So, somebody will love this more than I will. All right, I'm going to try the next t-shirt and see if I have some better luck. Stay tuned. Okay, this t-shirt is mildly better, but I don't love it either. As well, like this one, again, fits a little bit better through the bust line. So, whatever. I just, I feel like, it feels like it's been stretched out. That's how it feels. Even though it's an extra large and it's not stretched out. But that's how it feels. As far as, like, again, this one's not quite as long, so that's good. But I still feel like it really sticks to me. And I think part of my issue with the shirt is that these shirts is that the material is just kind of thin. It's just not very heavy. The other issue, like, I think also part of the issue that I'm having right now is that I'm wearing kind of a mid or low rise jean. I need something that comes up higher to, like, hold the tummy in so that way the shirt isn't, you know, sticking to everything. But I feel like my t-shirt shouldn't do that. So yeah, I don't know. I'm just not feeling this. I have two other white t-shirts that I do like, so I don't feel the need to keep ones that I only kind of sort of like. So if this one can go back, I think it'll be going back as well. Again, nothing particularly wrong with the shirt. Like I said, I feel like they're both a little bit thin for my liking. And it's just kind of a weird thing because I have some other t-shirts, another t-shirt that is a kind of a thin material, and like that linen t-shirt that I showed you guys in my loft haul is also very thin and a little translucent, but they work. This doesn't work. I feel very shapeless and not very attractive in this. So we're getting out of it. I'm gonna do a recap. Let's do it. All right, you guys, let's do a recap. So we'll start with this sweatshirt. This is the Rehearsal Pullover in what they're calling Eco Black. It is, or was, $20. I think this is a really great shirt. I think I'm going to get a lot of wear out of it. I think it's going to be great to transition from summer to fall and then fall to winter, considering the weather here. So I'm completely happy with that. Okay, next up is the first t-shirt that I wore, that I tried on with the wider ribbed neckline. And let me just make sure I have the right one. So, tag. You know, it used to be that the tags were always on the same side, down the left-hand side, and now they could literally be anywhere. Or nowhere at all. Where is it? Okay, here we go. Let me make sure I have the right one. It's not that one. It's this one. They're calling this the Baby Rib V-Neck Tee. It's in white. It's an extra large. It was $5. It was on clearance. Not that I'm saying that I should keep it because it was $5, but if this was the only thing I was going to return, I would just keep it. It's not even worth it to return it. But that's that item. I just didn't like the fit on it, and since I have something else that's probably going back, it will be going back. And then, of course, if I can, return it. Next up is they're calling the Modal Stevie Wrap, which explains why it's so soft. It's got that modal fabric. It's also an extra large. It was $10. Again, I got it on a great deal. I love it. I think it's perfect. I think it's going to wash up nicely for the fall weather. I guess winter. The weather's so, like, loony around here. Like, you know, it's essentially summer from March through November. And then December is kind of fall. And then January and February are winter/spring. And then it's hot again. And yet I would not change that for the world. I love living in Southern Arizona. I don't want to live anywhere else. I love my weather. I love to complain about it. I love it. All right, next. This one is This one is the Keepsake V-neck in white. It's the one that has the kind of more rolled V-neck on it. It's $18. I just don't like the fit. And of the two, I think I like the fit on this one slightly better than the other, but I just don't think the t-shirts are worth it. Okay. And then finally is the wooden resin bracelet, Bangle bracelet by Ink and Alloy. It was $12. So great price on that. Okay. So would I shop with Alternative Apparel again? They're not going to be the store that's top of mind for me for anything. Just perusing their site, I thought that they do a lot of basics. If you're into a more laid back style, or you buy just a lot of basic pieces, I think this is definitely a place that you should check out. The pieces were really soft. I feel like they're well made, and they have sustainability as their primary goal, which I think is fantastic. If you're the person who sustainability is your number one goal when it comes to shopping, definitely check them out because the prices are affordable. A lot of companies where sustainability is their number one kind of priority, they will price you out the market. So it's like, well, geez, I want to, do something good for our environment, but I can't afford that. This is completely affordable, and so I appreciate that. The pieces that I am keeping from this little haul, I like, but this is not the place that I would think of for these particular kinds of goods. So, I mean, I'm on their email list now, so they may come, front of mind a little more often, but I wouldn't go out of my way to shop them. Second. Yeah. Do you guys think I could DIY this? Because I think I could DIY this. I paid, how much for this? $12 for this. I think I could do it for at or around $12. If you think I could, and you want to, see me take on that challenge, leave me a comment below. I'd probably do it over on my Instagram and, stories or something, but let me know what you think. I think I could probably DIY something very similar. What do you think? All right, let me know. And then finally, let me know what you guys think about Alternative Apparel, the pieces I tried, what you liked, what you didn't. I'm going to tell you those 2 t-shirts are definitely going back, so, and if I, look back at the playback and anything else doesn't look quite right, they'll go back to you. Sorry. All right, guys, that's it for me for now. Definitely head over to my Instagram channel to watch me style pieces that I keep out of my different hauls and boxes, whatever. I'll leave my Instagram handle right down here at the bottom for you guys, so you can go over and be part of that party. And then be sure to like and subscribe to my channel. I try to drop videos on Tuesdays and Fridays, but just in case I don't, hit that notification bell so that way you'll be notified when I put down a new video. All right, you guys, until the next video, live with love. Bye!